My parents told me my daughter wasn't invited to Thanksgiving because we don't need another distraction. I didn't argue. I didn't beg. I just said okay, and decided that if they didn't want my child at their table, I would build a better one. By midnight, half the family was in my house instead, and my mother was standing at my door crying. 3 years ago, my wife Hannah was killed by a texting driver who ran a red light. Our daughter Melanie was 4. My parents sent a grocery store casserole and a printed sympathy card. No visits, no late night talks. Nothing real. I'm Duke, an electrician making $73,000 a year, the reliable son who fixes dad's car at midnight and rewires mom's kitchen for free. I even helped my golden child brother, Brandon, move while he charged me $600 to consult on my home office. I kept track out of frustration. 47 favors in 2 years, over 200 hours for people who disappeared when my wife died. It got worse with Melanie. On her 6th birthday, they stayed 30 minutes and left before cake. She asked if she did something wrong. At her spring concert, she practiced 2 solo lines for weeks. They forgot to come. On Father's Day, she made Grandpa a crayon card that said, "I love you." I found it in the trash and framed it in her room. For her 7th birthday, they claimed they were sick, but Brandon posted photos of them playing cards that night. Then Mom called and said Thanksgiving would be adults only. No kids. I asked if Brandon's wife Vanessa was coming. Of course she was. So it was everyone except my daughter. That was the moment something in me snapped. I bought a 12-pound turkey, real butter, fresh herbs, and pumpkin pie from the bakery that knows Melanie by name. We set the table together. Thanksgiving morning, we watched the parade and laughed. At noon, the doorbell rang. My cousin Ivy and her husband came with a casserole and said they would rather be here. Then my aunt arrived. By afternoon, 9 people filled my small house, all choosing us. Melanie beamed. She asked if we could do this every year. That night, Mom called furious that I had ruined Thanksgiving. I told her she called my daughter a distraction, and I was done pretending that was normal. I hung up. At midnight, she showed up with a photo album. Inside were pictures of Hannah I had never seen. Mom admitted every time she looked at Melanie, she saw Hannah and it hurt too much. So she pushed us away. We talked for over an hour on the porch. 6 months later, she sits front row at school, plays with flowers in her hands. Melanie is 9 now, happy and wanted, and our Thanksgiving table is always full of people who choose to be there.